there, and welcome to Home Wizards, where we love to improve your home and improve your life. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
And it's that time of year where there's just little things that you should do to make sure that where you live is comfy, cozy, ready to get you through to spring. It's kind of like a February checklist.
Not only comfy, cozy, but cute. Also.
Cute?
Yeah.
To make your house cute?
Cute. Cutify it.
Cutify it.
Yeah.
Love that.
I don't know if that's a word, but I think we're going to try and
It's a word
force
right
it on
now.
you.
It's a word right now. So this is the month with, really, there's the fewest number of days. And
This is February.
This is the time to really to show some love, to give your house some love. And, of course, there's some boring things that you should do, right? Like changing the furnace filter.
Now, wait a minute. I take issue with this. This is not boring.
It's boring.
This is actual interior air quality. Stop it.
I don't like it.
All right,
it's boring.
fine.
It's not
so listen, cough and hack
boring.
in your own home, then forget it. See what I care.
All right, fine.
These machines do not operate.
I know.
Not only the heater and air conditioner, but the vacuum cleaner. Stop it.
No, you're right. I
You
don't
have to
like
change the filters.
You do. I don't like to breathe. You can notice when you go to someone's home and it kind of smells dusty.
Remember that commercial, Fish, last night? And
Oh.
then that woman got horrified because
right.
she couldn't get rid of the fish smell in her home. Yes.
But that's probably because,
she didn't change the filter.
the heating season is still kind of in full swing. It's been really cold in many parts of the country. And so, hey, we got to change the furnace filter. How often are you changing your furnace filter? Every 2 months?
Every 3 months.
Can we do 2?
You can if I would like it if you did.
Because kind of like going to the dentist. I go every 3 months to the dentist.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Super clean.
I know your teeth have never looked better
so
either.
They're glowing. Why not super clean your furnace? So let's walk us through. So let's say, you know the basics.
Here's the deal. Now, if you look up at the grate that is the air intake duct.
Oh yeah, which can look really gross.
If it
by
has
the way,
fur on it, bad news. You got to change your filter.
If it looks black.
If it looks black, dirty, furry, and then you open the thing up, you pull the grate down, and guess what you see? You see one of those filters that is literally filled with dust mites.
So why is the intake area catching all that stuff?
Imagine that
it's
every time you vacuum, every time you get in your bed and you fluff your down comforter and all that stuff, it all gets sucked up and goes into that place because that's a suction device that's pulling air into the unit to then blow it back out again and
some of it doesn't get all the way in. It just stays on that grate.
Sits in the filter. And,
How come?
And if it didn't sit on the filter, that would be re-blowing through your house over and over again. But see, what happens is when that thing is clogged, it's taxing the machine. It has to use more energy and effort to suck the air into it to make it work. So that's when you get mechanical problems because it's working too hard.
So some of the different filters, I mean, they have the basic fiberglass or paper filters that kind of look like, I guess, they're kind of basic.
Yeah.
But we can also get the nicer one, the HEPA filter, right?
Yes, and those are the ones that you can actually reuse and wash.
Right.
So even though they are more expensive in the outset, you're not going to go through them every 3 months. You're going to have one that lasts you a couple of years. You just wash it every time you want to change it out.
And that's really good, especially if you have a pet, right? Or
pet dander, carpeting.
You open the doors and windows a lot.
Oh, man.
You might have allergies. You notice dust build up, right?
Look under your bed sometime.
Oh.
That's where the old dust mites live and reside. It's like a farm.
That's also where the hand lives.
Yeah, the secret, the scary claw.
Just the hand.
The one that comes up and gets you. Yeah, I know.
I like that look under there.
I know. I don't want to see that.
And there's gnomes under there sometimes.
Gnomes and dust mites.
And hands.
And hands.
Childhood, fears.
Yep.
All right, so we will do that. That is on our February checklist. We will change the filter.
Just
we'll say
do
Eric
it.
told us to.
It's not boring. It's essential.
All right,
it's
we'll be able to breathe better. Okay.
I know.
How about giving your kitchen cabinets a facelift? And we're not talking about painting necessarily. How about kind of a varnish stain combo if you had wood cabinets?
You're combo mama one, aren't you?
Yeah. So basically, you could have it's a DIY restoration. The wood stain on your cabinet, if you have that, it kind of looks kind of sad. What would you say? We would start by maybe sanding it lightly a little bit?
Yeah, now here's the deal. Whenever you're doing anything with new finishes, you have to degrease it and deglaze it and get rid of the shine somehow.
And the reason is?
Because the new finish will not stick to it. Because imagine there's 300 years of bacon grease on there, and it's
we have to exfoliate.
Thank you.
Before we moisturize.
Absolutely. You've got to take the dead cells off to put the new skin on.
Gotcha,
right?
gotcha.
So it's the same thing with cabinetry or any kind of painting. Anytime there's a gloss and you want to replace a surface with another finish, you've got to remove that gloss. So you can either use TSP, trisodium phosphate. They actually sell degreasers, believe it or not, that you mix with water. Take some of that gloss off, and then you let it dry. Then a light sanding. Then you want to tack it with a tack cloth, which means a sort of a sticky adhesive cloth that gets rid of the dust.
Yeah.
Then, and only then, are you ready to put that new finish on.
That polyurethane varnish. It can be tinted to whatever tone you
Any
find
tone
appealing,
you want
right?
Yeah.
And that kind of varnish stain combo can probably kind of do the job in one application, I guess.
One and done, baby doll.
Yeah,
One and
gorgeous.
done.
What about adding some architectural charm? This is a month to do something like that. Maybe like crown molding or baseboards or wainscoting or what would you say, recessed panels.
Now, I love the wainscoting, and that's an easy thing to do because you're going 42 inches up the wall, and then you're just putting a piece of trim above it. Now, that stuff comes in 4x8 sheets. So all you have to do is cut it to size. You cut one in half, and that's your height that you're going to go up. You can tack it in with a nail gun or a little hammer and nail or even adhesive, and you got yourself an old world look.
Love it.
Very inexpensive, easy to do. It covers a myriad of sins if you've got holes in the walls or tons of crayons or paint that your kid has done on the wall and you want to just cover it up and start over. That's a great option.
I mean, even swapping out builder-grade light switches with outlet plates, like with nickel and brass finished ones.
Fancies it up.
Or replacing a modern pendant with a historic reproduction fixture.
There
all
you
that.
go. Yeah,
it's going to
you're
give little details, whether, you have a small place, big place. It's cool.
Devil's in the details.
Another really neat thing to do is you probably had an amaryllis for the holidays. You probably received.
I did.
Probably
the
received,
gift of the amaryllis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't think of the plant as a one-bloom wonder, okay? It's basically something that you can cut back and flower. We'll have more details on that coming up next because this is February and there's lots to do, right?
There's a lot to do here.
Eric Stormer, Cindy Dole, you're listening to Home Wizards where we love to help you improve your home and improve your life.